What's up, guys? It's your old pal, Jake. It is the morning of December the 13th, I think. Saturday morning, the day of the main event at the Gateway Dirt Nationals. And it's been two good nights of racing. Last night I thought was way better. They got the track better last night. And one of my dudes I follow on Twitter, we follow each other. X. It's X now. He posed the question, is it a crown jewel? And on the overwhelming response, 60 to 30 or something, says, no, it's not a crown jewel. And I'm one of the ones who said no. Because I kind of go by, if you have to ask, is it really a crown jewel? I guess it kind of depends on the standard. Like me, if it's not the World 100, it's not a crown jewel. Lucas Oil, they declare, like 20 races crown jewels or something. I mean, to me, you got to have car count, you got to have purse, you got to have big names, you got to have crowd, you got to have longevity, you got to have atmosphere. It's almost impossible, to reach that, like the DTWC, for example. All right, if it was still at Pennsboro, yeah, it'd be absolutely a crown jewel. If it had never moved, if Pennsboro wouldn't have, well, have been Pennsboro. Okay. Now the Dome. What do I think of it? I enjoy it. All right, I'm not bringing a car there anytime soon. I mean, you see LMT tires behind us. We got late model, and it's actually one that we would, not with me driving, but we got the equipment to be competitive in it. If I got like Larry Jackson to drive or something, somebody who's rough and tough, and I mean, I wouldn't want to bring either of my cars, but that's a budgetary thing more than anything else. It's kind of a working man crown jewel, I guess, because you can go there with a steelhead motor or a motor for like a modified or whatever, and put it in a late model and be real competitive. 23-degree motor, you'd be okay. And if like me and my buddy were talking, it's like, man, you could probably cobble something together, and if the stars aligned, you could win. I mean, you need a lot of luck to win any race. But the Dome, it's the great equalizer. It's the super speedway race of dirt track racing. Only the extreme opposite. Your technology ain't gonna win there. The aero ain't gonna win there. Crown jewel, I don't think so. But I'll say this: they do have the purse. They do have the car count. They do have the atmosphere. They do have the crowd. They don't have the longevity. And they don't really have that many big names. I mean, some guys go. Huddy was there until he unfortunately broke an engine. He's great at TV, man. Hudson, if you watch this, man, I'd rather see you driving, but you're terrific at TV, dude. You're like almost like Randy Weaver level. All right, B. Shep's there. I mean, the biggest star in Illinois. I mean, he's got to be there. Bloomquist won in the past. There's no bigger name still than Scott Bloomquist, even though, he's had some hard times of late. But, I mean, the racing's pretty good. There's a lot of low-budget guys going and living the dream, is I'll put it this way. It's like I was explaining to little Zach at the at the DTWC, man. We're on top of the hill. We got our steel block car there. Yeah, I guess I never made a video leading up to that. I went like 5 months without making a video. I was so damn busy racing, shooting little shorts here and there. Well, we're on top of the hill, steel block car, and little Zach, he lives in Muncie or something. He lives real near Eldora. So to him, you know, guys like me, he doesn't really know weekly late model racing, you know. But at the Dome, we're all one division. There's no steel block, there's no crate, there's no nothing. And I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, pretty much. It's really the only major ever that, like, I'm not gonna say Tyler Carpenter couldn't win a big one, because I think he could, you know. I know Josh Rice could. So, I mean, Overton was a regional driver until a couple of years ago. Brandon Overton. Okay. But it's the only big race that like a legit local racer could win. He needs some breaks. He needs some luck. But like the track champion at your local track, he ain't going to go to Eldora and win the World 100. You know, I mean, if he's got a steel block engine, he can come up and be on top of the hill with me, you know. You got a shot at winning that and that part. Like I've pretty much given up on the dream of going to try and run the World 100. I mean, we was at the DTWC, and I eating a goddamn pizza burger, talking to my buddy Doug, and I pointed, he'd never been there before, and I pointed down in the infield for some reason. We were talking about, what do we got to do to run against them? I said, well, we could run against them. I mean, our car is legal, but I don't want none of that smoke. I pointed out there, and he says, well, why not? And I said, you'll see. You know. But yeah, the Dome's different. My buddy Lance Brazington's out there. He's had a pretty rough go in his heat race. He's got a long way to go today to get into the feature, but I hope he gets there. Danny Latham, he's out there today. Ryan Toole, my man, the Tool Man, go get him, buddy. But you know, I enjoy the race. It's definitely, I'll say this, it's definitely the dirt late model and modified family Christmas party. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what it is. And that's something pretty freaking cool. I'll crown jewel, no, but it's some sort of jewel, maybe like a really nice watch. Maybe a pocket watch. Have a great one. Bye.